Magnus best test here, guys. So, as you already know, we have passed an eval on Apex 50k. Of course, I removed my name, but basically, you could have seen it on the live streams. We were nicely grinding towards the passing of the eval. So, basically, we also are going very safely, no gamble, nothing, just strictly following my beautiful strategy. As you can see in my lives, I highly recommend you to join and watch them. So far, 67% win rate. This is my discipline win rate today. It was a pretty interesting situation. I just got frozen. You can watch the stream, but I basically didn't execute because I was waiting for some confirmation. It was a special case, and I was like, whatever. If we miss it, we miss it. But actually, we did miss the choice, so it was a win for the strategy, but a loss for my discipline. No problem. So far, uh, uh, our past account is so far a little bit drawdown from yesterday, no problem. So the performance account is already what we are using right now, but the thing I want to focus on today, this is the key. We are starting today the journey to 100k per month. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is the new journey that I'm gonna document very detailed. Everything you're gonna see, everything 100k per month. This is the target. And how are we going to do it? I'm gonna explain everything. Basically, I'll start with what I wanna focus on at the start. So basically, I'm trading futures, but I wanna show you the comparison as well for prop firms on forex brokers. There is actually, their evaluations are more expensive, but once you pass, and also it's a little bit harder to pass. You need like 10% or 8% first stage, second stage around 5%. Once you pass, you have less restrictions. So basically, it's debatable, but it's like 5 times more expensive. But I want to just quickly show you. I don't want to waste too much time on here. So basically, if we go conservatively, 60% win rate without strategy, 1 to 2 risk to reward. And if we just count, like, let's say we just do 10 trades per month, now risk is $250 on this 50k account. So we will go like slowly. And if we go like this, like slowly, so every trade we can maximally earn double of two, so basically 500 and lose just 250 or 300, more or less. Basically, we would be earning from those 10 trades with 60% win rate, because 6 we win, 4 we lose. If you calculate it, it's 2,000 per month on a 50k, so that would be 4,000 per month on a funded account of $100, 100k, $100,000. And when you want to compare it to forex, where usually you just get a 100k account, if you pass it and you have the same risk to reward and the same everything risk, you would be earning actually $8,000. So basically, you can say you will be earning double, less restrictions, um, different payouts, but there are like different companies. I'm not gonna go to details. I'll tell you later which ones I prefer. But basically, I want to combine also, like in the later stage of this journey, I want to combine as well the forex brokers, and I will use it. That's why it was pretty hard to find a copier that would be able to reflect the trades, to copy the trades from NQ, like futures, to something completely different. Basically, Nasdaq indices on brokers that are like forex brokers. So, but there is one I found. I haven't tested it, but actually, I'm gonna tell you right now. So basically, I found out it won some reward. What is it? 2000. I don't know if it's real, whatever. But basically, it's the duplicum. What I'm gonna be using the copier. This is their website. It's not like very nicely looking. For some reason nobody used, so that's strange. Like nobody really has some reviews on this, but it looks like really, yeah, it's I'm sure it's really like one of the first ones, like it's old. I believe it's like 2013, so they actually don't focus much on the beautiness, but no problem. The main thing is you can use TradeAway, you can copy like all these futures browsers, brokers are supported, NinjaTrader, MT5, everything what we need. I already talked to the support and they actually explained everything that I can really just it's how to do it and it's not complicated. I can really copy futures from like I can trade on TradingView, which is my favorite uh, favorite platform. I connect to TradeAway and then it will be copied from the TradeAway master account to the MT4 EVAL or MT5. It is possible and it's also the prices are not expensive. It's pretty cheap, especially if you compare it to the other. Let's see. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, basically, I don't know where I saved it, but basically, this is the conversation, and you can read it if you want. But they were explaining to me everything. Where are the links? Where are the links? So you can, of course, auto risk. So it would be using by like the auto risk on the master account and then plus mapping of the symbol because it's NQ to Nasdaq, but it's like pretty simple. It is possible. I'm I really try to like make the support person confirm 100% if it's like really possible and easy, and they said yes. And where was the price? Actually, he told me I found it. So basically, this is the pricing copier. So he told me if I wanna, for example, if I wanna control 5 accounts, that would be 65 euros per month. And let's see. So if I wanted, let's say, let's say 20, 20, what would it be? So if I, okay, monthly 250. So basically, of course, once you have 20 accounts, you are already earning some money. So, that's not big of a deal. 240, it's not very cheap. Of course, you would be. So basically, there are also just futures copiers that are a little bit cheaper, and you can trade. What was it? Let me find. So here it is, Trade Syncer. So if you have 20 accounts, four connections, basically like from different platforms like TradeAway or Rhythmic or C Trader. So basically, here you have 100 per month for 20 accounts, and here I showed you 240. But of course, here the advantage is that you can actually manage also from one futures account, for example, one TradeAway master, you can copy to MT4 and these future websites, they just cannot do it. So in the first stage, we'll probably using this one. And the second stage of the 100K per month journey, we'll be using of course, this one is actually the only decent, actually the only I found that would be supporting futures and forex brokers like indices at the same time, and and also like I talked to them, and basically this looks like the only option, and I actually like it. I checked it, also the videos, so no problem. That's all good. So let's go to the whiteboard. So with futures, if we wanna, let's say, achieve, I don't know exactly which ratio we are going to use, but basically on Apex, which is my favorite broker, for futures, we can have 20. accounts. Actually, let me go back still to Apex. You have the dashboard. We are here dashboard, and we have one past account, and here we have the certificate. Okay, and we we can have here it says we can have also there 20 accounts. So the thing is, the plan is to have 20 Apex accounts, and we already know that we will be earning conservatively, like very there like just 10 trades. If you calculate it with just 10 trades per month, 60% very conservatively win rate, that would be 4,000 per month if we have 100k. So it's like we could be and we would be always using 50k account. So I calculated it for you guys here and conservatively how it would look like. So here we have the futures section. As I said, with just 60% win rate, we know we have even like sometimes 70% win rate, and we just 10 trades, and we know we actually do more trades. But let's be conservatively for now. It's 4,000, but I will round it to 5,000 per month for 100k funded. So that would be 50k monthly profit with $1 million allocation. That's a max allocation if you do 20k accounts, because you can have only 20 accounts. But of course, the max allocation on Apex is actually probably just really just $6 million. If you took all of those 20 300,000 k, that would be theoretically 6 million. So that's also something we can think about later. But for now, we are using 50k accounts. They have better terms, and we don't need to be greedy. So 20 accounts of 50k. This is how it looks like. So that would be the first half of our journey uh, target. Actually, wait, guys, I will quickly also explain some rules right from the Apex website. So the stop loss, it's good that we don't need to use any like open really like set up to the order book any pending orders like the stop loss and take profit. It can be just a mental stop loss, so that's always nice to hear. And what else here? There are like, so basically I wanted to explain why if we can earn only like around 4,000 per 100k with two 50k accounts, performance accounts on Apex, because I already calculated all those rules in there. You can only withdraw after 8 days of trading, and after you go above 52,600 balance, so basically 2,600 you need to earn first, and then you can withdraw. But you can safely basically withdraw just like around 500, because if you would have taken out more, we would be already uh not be able to go to a bigger drawdown, because once you go over $52,600, trailing threshold goes to 50,000, and it doesn't move from there. So normally when you start it's 47,500, but then it locks at 50k. So once you hit 52,600, it's locked in. So the wise thing is to just withdraw 500 once you are at that level. And my calculations were basically taking this rule and all the other rules into account. So you can stop and read this as well. So that's something important to keep in mind. And we will be using for the second half forex brokers, forex prop firms like FTMO, Aqua Funded, no, Blue, Guardians. Basically, I still need to decide which one of those are probably FTMO, like, most reliable. We will see. So, and there we can round it to $10,000 per month, of course, because I said conservatively we were calculating everything over here. And if we use even later, we can use even higher risks to rewards. Like, I mean, no, higher risks, still the same risk to reward, 1 to 2. That's my strategy. But yeah, so basically just for the ease, really, realistically, it's gonna be really like around $10,000 per month. And if we just get at least 500k allocation capital, that's another 50,000 from forex brokers. So that's the plan. Let me show you Aqua funded. We are $2,000 in profit. I'm still not copying it. I'm still trading it manually. Actually, this was traded by bot. It was not even me manual trading. It was I developed usually many bots for trading. I've been yeah, that's for another talk completely, but it's very slow, so that's why I'm gonna take over and I'm gonna continue manually with my. And I also want to focus always on one thing, one target, one thing. That's always the key to success. So we'll be just trading our highly profitable strategy. You can see the linear chart of the profits. You can see my lives. It's really something incredible. As I said, I developed it over a few months. I started before summer, but of course, as it's something I've been trading always. I have course for. I've been trading this for forex. I mean, yeah, forex. I have a course for it, and the strategy is not very different. So it's also like breakout. I've been trading this style basically forever. So it's not really something completely new. But there are, of course, very important details that make and break details that we had to adjust and work on. And yeah, so the strategy is ready, profitable, successful, and this is the plan. As I showed you on my whiteboard, of course, this is my website, guys. Because as I remember in some of my videos, I said when I was like searching on Google, I just couldn't find a one very nice clean whiteboard, so I just created it on my website. You can use it, it's free, of course. I will be improving it as well. Of course, it's not perfect. It was like very quickly when I needed it. So what else what I wanted to tell you? So yeah, this is the forex, one of those funded brokers. I probably it's gonna be Aqua funded. It's so far it's just one account, 100k account. We will see how it goes. So far, of course, the main thing is to focus on futures to get all those 20 accounts, 50k, and follow our strategy, the journey to 100. Let me just, okay, now let me do it like this. So basically, what? I really need to correct it. How do I write? Whoa, wait, okay. And you can go like Control Z and you will go back. So basically, let me one, 100, guys, 100k. That's the journey. Today is the day one. Of course, it's not really day one. We've been already training it for a few weeks, but I passed on the 10th of November. But the video that I really just do about it, like focus and really announcing the journey, it's today. So let's just do it like this is day one. So guys, I hope you are basically interested in this, that it's gonna help you. I don't know, like so far nobody's watching this live streams, but I believe once you see I do more videos and more success with this, I hope you are going to change your mind and follow it a little bit more. What else did I want to tell you guys? Thanks for watching and have a great day.